Ladies and gentlemen, football fans from every corner of the world, welcome back to another special episode of the podcast. Today's guest is a player who has entertained millions with his skill, creativity, and passion for the beautiful game. From the streets of Brazil to the biggest stadiums on earth, he has become one of the most recognizable footballers of his generation. Tonight, we'll discuss his incredible journey, World Cup dreams, career highs and lows, dealing with pressure, overcoming injuries, and what the future holds for one of football's most talented players. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the one and only Neymar Jr. Neymar, millions of fans expected you to win a World Cup with Brazil. Do you feel all that pressure?
Playing for Brazil in the World Cup is something very special because football is part of our culture. From a young age, every Brazilian dreams of wearing that yellow jersey on the biggest stage in the world. Of course, there is pressure because millions of people expect success, but I always viewed that pressure as a privilege. Not everyone gets the opportunity to carry the hopes of an entire nation. Every time I stepped onto the field for Brazil, I felt proud and motivated to give everything I had.
What was the most emotional moment of your World Cup career?
The most emotional moments of my World Cup journey were not only the victories, but also the difficult defeats. Football teaches you many lessons. When you win, you celebrate with your teammates and fans. When you lose, you learn about resilience and character. Some moments brought incredible joy, while others brought tears, but every experience helped me grow both as a player and as a person.
Do you think injuries prevented you from achieving even more?
Injuries have definitely been one of the biggest challenges of my career. There were times when I felt I was playing some of the best football of my life, and then an injury suddenly changed everything. The physical pain is difficult, but the mental challenge is even greater because you want to help your team, but you're unable to be on the field. However, those experiences taught me patience, discipline, and the importance of never giving up.
Looking back, is there one match you wish you could replay?
Every footballer has matches they wish they could replay. When you care deeply about the game, you naturally think about moments where things could have gone differently. But I try not to live with regrets. Every match, whether good or bad, became part of my journey. The difficult moments often teach you more than the successful ones.
Many fans say you were one of the most naturally gifted players ever. Do you agree?
People often talk about talent, and I'm grateful for the abilities God gave me. But talent alone doesn't create a successful career. Behind every match, there are thousands of hours of training, recovery, preparation, and sacrifice. Many talented players never reach their full potential because they underestimate the importance of hard work. To stay at the highest level for years, you need much more than natural ability.
What was it like playing alongside Messi?
Playing alongside Messi was an incredible experience. What impressed me most was not only his talent, but his consistency. Fans see the magic on the field, but they don't always see the dedication behind it. Training and competing with one of the greatest players in football history taught me many valuable lessons about professionalism and excellence.
Did you ever dream of winning the Ballon d'Or?
Like every professional footballer, I dreamed of winning the Ballon d'Or. It's one of the most prestigious awards in sports. But as my career progressed, I realized that football is bigger than individual trophies. What matters most is the impact you have on your teammates, your fans, and the game itself. Individual awards are wonderful, but they are not the only measure of success.
What's the biggest misconception people have about Neymar?
One of the biggest misconceptions about me is that people think they know me based on social media or headlines. The reality is that fans only see a small part of an athlete's life. Behind the scenes, there are challenges, sacrifices, family responsibilities, and countless hours of work. Like everyone else, I have experienced both good and difficult moments.
Have social media and criticism affected your career?
Social media has changed football dramatically. It allows players to connect directly with fans around the world, which is amazing. At the same time, it also brings criticism and pressure every single day. Early in my career, negative comments affected me more than they do now. Over time, I learned that it's impossible to please everyone. The most important thing is to stay focused on your goals and the people who truly support you.
What is your greatest achievement in football?
My greatest achievement isn't a specific trophy or goal. It's the fact that I was able to inspire young players around the world. When children tell me they started playing football because they watched me, that means a lot to me. Football is about creating memories and inspiring future generations.
Do you still believe Brazil can dominate world football again?
Brazil has always been one of football's greatest nations, and I believe it always will be. Every year, new talented players emerge. The passion for football in Brazil is unlike anywhere else. I have no doubt that Brazil will continue competing for the biggest trophies in the future because talent and passion are deeply rooted in our culture.
What advice would you give to young footballers?
My advice to young footballers is simple. Believe in yourself even when others don't. There will be moments when people doubt you, criticize you, or tell you that your dreams are impossible. Those are the moments when you must remain focused. Success comes from consistency, discipline, and persistence over many years.
Have you started thinking about retirement?
Retirement is something every athlete eventually has to think about. Football has been my life for as long as I can remember. The idea of not playing one day feels strange, but it's also a natural part of every career. Right now, my focus remains on enjoying football, competing, and making the most of every opportunity.
What does Neymar want to accomplish before his career ends?
Before my career ends, I want to continue enjoying the game and helping my team achieve success. At this stage of my career, it's not only about personal achievements, it's about contributing, mentoring younger players, and leaving football with no regrets about the effort I gave.
How do you want football fans to remember you?
When people talk about me years from now, I hope they remember a player who played with passion, creativity, and joy. Football is entertainment, and I always wanted fans to enjoy watching me play. If people remember me as someone who brought excitement and happiness to the game, I will be very proud of that legacy.
Neymar, if you could relive one moment from your entire football career, which moment would you choose and why?
That's a very difficult question because I've experienced so many unforgettable moments throughout my career. But if I had to choose one, it would probably be a moment where I achieved something special with my teammates and saw the happiness it brought to the fans. Football is not only about personal success, it's about creating memories that millions of people share together. Those moments remind you why you fell in love with the game in the first place. When an entire stadium is celebrating and you know you've made people happy, it's a feeling that's impossible to describe.
Who was the toughest opponent you ever faced during your career?
I've been fortunate to play against some of the greatest players in football history. The toughest opponents were usually not just physically strong, but also extremely intelligent. They could anticipate your movements and make every action difficult. What makes an opponent truly dangerous is their ability to remain
calm under pressure. Facing world-class defenders and teams pushed me to improve constantly because you quickly realize that talent alone isn't enough at the highest level.
If you had the chance to give one message to your younger self, what would it be?
I would tell my younger self to enjoy every moment more and not worry so much about outside opinions. When you're young, you're always focused on proving yourself and reaching the next level. Sometimes you forget to appreciate the journey. I would remind myself that setbacks are part of success and that every challenge has a purpose. Most importantly, I would say, trust the process and continue believing in yourself, even when things become difficult.
What is the greatest lesson football has taught you about life?
Football taught me that success and failure are temporary. One day you're celebrating a huge victory, and the next day you're facing criticism after a defeat. The key is learning how to stay balanced. Football also taught me the importance of teamwork. No matter how talented you are, you need people around you. In life, just like in football, success is often built together. Humility, discipline, and resilience are lessons that football gave me and that I will carry forever.
Finally, if you could leave one message for football fans around the world, what would it be?
First of all, I want to thank every fan who has supported me throughout my journey. Football would not be the same without the passion of the fans. My message would be simple: never stop believing in your dreams. Whether you want to become a footballer, a doctor, a teacher, or anything else, success requires patience and persistence. There will always be obstacles and moments when people doubt you. Keep working, keep learning, and never lose your passion. Dreams become reality when preparation meets opportunity.